All right, what did y'all think? What did y'all think? What did y'all think of the new intro? We think it's cool because we did it.
Tried to make it like a movie type thing.
We just want to make it
more interesting than what.
Forgive Malachi. He's been acting a fool these past couple weeks.
His teeth are coming in at the bottom.
Teeth coming in, fever, he just having a grand old time. But it wasn't more so a movie. We just wanted to make it look better than what it was.
The way that it turned out, it kind of looked like a little movie.
Yeah, but like the first one we did was not. I mean, we've had what, maybe 3 or 4 intros at this point.
Them so
but I mean, we've been around for 3 years technically. Look, some y'all are like, huh? They've been around 3 years. Yeah, 2016. This is what we're about to talk about.
Well, it'll be getting to the 3rd year, closer to the end of this year.
But that's exactly what this video is about.
2 years and a couple months.
Wow, we've been on here since 2016, and
why we like haven't been.
We've been on and off.
Yeah.
For them loyal MGM fans, y'all actually definitely have asked us, and we had really no responses other than we'll be back making videos soon.
Right. And now we're gonna address all of that and kind of let you guys know where we've been. And we had to get out the apartment tour and amenities tour so that like we can start making videos actually in our apartment. Yeah,
that was a little different for the past couple weeks. We couldn't be on social media really post anything because
it was hard.
We wanted to make sure that everybody saw it on YouTube first. So that was difficult. Make sure you guys check those videos out.
Yes,
I don't
link will be in the description below. I'm gonna put it in the description below.
Malachi said, "What's up?"
Yeah, he said, "Check."
All right, so really quick, there's not gonna be a 20-minute video. It's gonna be a little more so like a 10-minute video, hopefully, just talking about quickly where we've been at for the past year, I guess. So a lot of y'all know that we're from Chicago. We moved down to Texas 2 years ago at this point.
Oh yeah, dang!
Technically, it's 2 years. It's really odd. It's really odd. So we moved down to Texas 2 years ago. And that's kind of where we did a little bit of a bigger push for YouTube. And we was getting our videos up and right. That's when we had Malachi. That's when our other video went pretty much viral. Like,
yeah, it was like 200 something K.
Yeah, that was a pretty good, his gender reveal.
So pretty much we moved back to Chicago for our organization. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, we actually have an organization. Well, we had an organization. And we just realized that and also modern hair. A lot of you guys, like, we did giveaways and stuff. We gave away hair and all that. We just realized that it kind of wasn't more so based on our passions. And coming back to like, I'm like,
say what you gotta say, now speak on the organization.
I'm like, well, for me, more so like, I don't know if you guys know, but my passion is to dance and like go on tour and like just be a backup dancer and stuff like that. That's always been my passion. And I kind of felt like what we were doing wasn't getting us to our passions. We were just like trying to help the youth, which is something that like was important to us. But the modern hair thing, I think we kind of like started because we were like, man, like everybody's selling hair. We can sell hair too. We can make some money. And we did make money. I'm like, we actually did make money from it. But
we did.
All of this stuff was kind of like taking us away from you guys also, because we have to put a lot of time and effort into like, okay, what's the best marketing idea for this? What's the next sale we're gonna run, and this and this and that. And it's like we weren't thinking about you guys and making sure we have the content. I just want to hold him at this point.
I think he'll be fine.
Did his show go off?
Hold on, guys. Okay, back. Malachi, something else. So, to feed off what Mercides was talking about with the businesses, modern hair was great. We made actually some decent money from it. You know, we didn't stop it more so for that reason. It was just, like you said, more so like, okay, one, I'm a guy selling hair, which I can do because I actually got majority of the sales somehow. It was just like, that's something I probably wouldn't do the rest of my life. So we realized that, and we was like, okay, you know what, forget it. And then with Young Chicago Leaders, that is no more. And it's not actually because it was hard or anything like that, because that's still technically one of my passions. My passion is always to help people in general, but more primarily youth. And I still want to do that. And as I was redeveloping Young Chicago Leaders, I actually found a kind of another program or another organization within it as I was like revamping Young Chicago Leaders. So as I was doing that, I also realized I didn't have support, unfortunately. You know, and just put it out there. Social Works. Everyone knows what that is. I literally can say the name and y'all know exactly what it is. But for those that I guess don't, that's Chance the Rapper's organization. His organization, everybody knows, like I said, you know, I didn't have to say his name probably for probably 95% of y'all, and y'all knew what it was. He gets support because of his name, because of who he is. He has clout. And so if he asks somebody to donate, they'll donate. If he asks somebody to come out, they'll come out. You know, there were times where we asked to donate and people didn't want to do it. There's times we asked people to just come out and they didn't do it. And so I realized as we were going through some of the things we were going through personally, that I had to take a step back because of also my job. I didn't have the time frame to pretty much be jack of all trades in the organization, doing every single thing from executive director to program coordinator to social media marketer. I could not do it. So, you know, I realized I had to just take a step back. I did shut everything down. You probably still see it on Facebook or something like that. But like, I pretty much stopped everything. Young Chicago Leaders is not a company or organization anymore. If I do decide to ever come back with helping the youth, I have a new thing I want to do, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let it sit and develop properly. And that way, when I do come back, I can advertise it properly. I can have the money already in place. That way, I don't have to ask anybody for anything. And you know, hopefully start back a nonprofit, if not just something to help the youth. It doesn't have to be nonprofit. So, you know, with that, we just realized that also the business were kind of impeding on our actual personal life. And that's one of the other reasons we was like, you know what? What's more important, our personal life, or, you know, our marriage, our life, or, you know, businesses. And so we were battling that for like 2 years, really. Yeah. And you know, we finally just decided, you know, I guess marriage is more important. If it is, though, seriously. You know, keeping your family intact is way more important. So, yeah, you know, that's kind of what happened. It was a mixture of things, a lot going on. Having a child that had some impact on it as well.
We also were having some problems within our own relationship. And everybody has problems. I mean, that's nothing new. If you're in a relationship, you know that it takes work because you have two different people that grew up two different ways with two different mindsets trying to live a life together.
And unfortunately, me and Mercides, look, and I'll put it out there, we grew up screwed up. It wasn't even our fault.
We're noticing so many things about ourselves now. And now we're seeking therapy, and even the therapist, you know, said it like, you're gonna realize so many different things that you lived through your childhood. When Malachi starts getting older and you have to address certain things, you're gonna realize more about yourself and things that you did. Like we were talking about whether we wanna walk around the house, like when we cut that off, like walking around the house naked with Malachi, because then he's gonna start being more aware of certain things. So like, we were just talking about that and how like it's totally different, how like our households were just different and stuff like that. So, you know, we're going to therapy, and it's actually been going pretty good. She's giving us like a lot of different like techniques and different things to utilize so we can have better communication with each other and just kind of understand each other a lot better. And that was
learn our different cues. Yeah,
and that was something that like we have now, like in these past couple months, I feel like we really like cracked down and worked on it, because like that's another reason why it was hard to get out content for you guys, because like we would be having problems, and then it would be like not us just like putting on a face, but just like, okay, now we gotta sit here and try to make sure we're good so that we can give you guys good content, and not sit here and like be looking mad at each other or whatever. So like,
let's just say one of us was good at brushing stuff off, the other one was like, you know, not. So I'm like, you can just say it. Like, for me,
when I get mad, I get mad.
Well, see, here's the thing. When I get mad, I yell. And sometimes use some vulgar language. But I get over stuff very quickly. So like, that's when I yell and do that, that's when I'm over it pretty much. I got what I need to say out. I'm good to go like in 5 minutes.
And then it'd be like the aftermath for me, like, dang, okay.
Yeah, she
that's what we all.
It takes like a day or so.
Okay, cool. I'm be in my room, you go over there, we do our own things. And that was like something that we realized also wasn't like helping us, where we sit there and just like go a day or like 2 days with not talking to each other. And it was more so me, because like Gershom would be like, okay, whenever you're ready to come back and talk, whatever it is, what it is. But I'd be so mad. And so like now we're working on that, where it's like, even like one of the videos that we shot recently, we were kind of like, getting a little irritated because I was trying to plan out how we were doing the video, and Gershom was like, "No, let's just go with the flow. Let's just shoot it." And I'm like, you know, let's try to have some type of structure because now we're trying to give you guys better content. But like, we got a little like worked up, and we're like, okay, let's take a little break.
Yeah.
And then like it was literally like 3 to 5 minutes, and then we came back and we actually had a really good video. So like now we're actually noticing more stuff about ourselves individually and about the other person and how to like go about certain things so that we don't have problems. So I mean, we came a long way. We're still working on stuff, of
you know, but I guess we're perfectly imperfect for each other, huh?
Yes.
We two crazy people, but we definitely working it out. So we just wanted to let y'all know kind of where we at with things, but something that hopefully you all do notice from the past, 3, 4, 5 videos that we put out so far. We're back. Seriously, this time we are literally back.
We's back, y'all.
So give us some love. Make sure y'all and I meant to say this at the beginning. I'm gonna try to remember to say it at the beginning. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, if
share,
you're new,
everything.
If this is your first video that you've seen, you need to subscribe now because we coming with the content back to back. We got a lot of good stuff.
And we have some stuff hopefully in the works that I think.
Sorry.
Oh crap!
No.
Maybe I tightened it too tight. They weren't just doing that. I think I tightened it too tight.
We didn't move in the chair like that, so I think it just makes that noise.
The little bar stools we got, y'all. We still like getting things together in this house. We still ain't got everything like where we needed it to be. But anyways, we're definitely back with a lot more videos, and we have something in store for you all. We have actually 2 things in store for y'all. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But we got 2 things in store. One in August. And one coming soon.
I have some stuff coming for you guys. Like our channel's about to be lit for real, for real.
Yeah, we definitely got some stuff. So make sure let us know. I don't know if we said in the beginning. Let us know if y'all like the new intro.
Yes.
If y'all don't, be honest, because then we can always change it. Not a big deal.
Like, yo, I didn't like this. Why is that even in there?
Because this was actually the second thing we wanted to do. The first one I came up with. It was cool too, but like I just felt like this one would be kind of cooler. So definitely.
And it's funny because that's literally like. Well, I don't like cook.
No, that's
but I bake cookies though.
She bakes every time.
I bake
she
cookies.
Bakes cookies. So that was like that wasn't fake. She bakes cookies. I'm really always gone because I'm either at the store or at work or at the gym or stop shaking the damn chair. That is so irritating. Yo, that noise.
I'm really
y'all, I have a thing. I think seriously like
the noises. It's actually real though.
It's a real thing. I look it up too. Like weird. Like noises that shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
I can hear it.
It's like the noise.
I can hear it's like the most acute noises, and it's just like I'm a spaz if I keep hearing it. That's why she keep doing the chair thing. It's starting to make me freaking go like crazy.
Oh, it's not doing it, dang.
No, but damn, what was I saying? Oh, I was saying like, you know, I'm always gone, so like, you know, to pull up to the house type thing, that was like something we do on a daily basis. Yeah. And then Malachi.
That pretty much showed like how it is.
Kind of our like,
I actually really like that one.
But it was cool, you know. And we got the outro for y'all too. We updated the picture on that one. We tried our best to get the best picture.
The new outro will actually be at the end of this video. So you guys, if you've made it all the way through, keep watching so you guys can see that.
Yeah, how long is this? Okay, well, I'm 6 minutes past what I said. I said 10 minutes. Let's see if we can cut some of this down. All right, y'all. Peace.